I'm going to use the podium as well, and it is hard to follow Nora. That was awesome. And I appreciate Brady saying that about me. I think I might have been the third or fourth phone call that Nora made. Nora and I go way back with Ken. I was their phone ac rep back in the day, and we lost touch for a few years. And I was really glad to see my phone ring with what you had to come to me about. And I just so happened to be in a position at Widex at that time where I had a little bit of power and a little bit of influence. And I said, yep, we absolutely want to align with this. So, Widex is so thank you for giving me a few minutes to talk about Widex and talk about our partnership. We have been on board from day one, as we said. It's important for us to understand the give back model. That's what Widex has done. Widex has always been a little bit of an underdog in the industry. We're one of the few private companies out there. We're a smaller market share player. But I think the beauty in that is we can beat to our own drum. Some of our competitors have made decisions in this industry that I think has alienated a lot of their customers. And I think Widex, as a private company, can stick to their core values. And that is supporting independence. We don't have to sell to anybody at any cost. We can pick the partners who we want to go to market with. And so that's what was super exciting for us about Entheos. So some of the ways that we support Entheos is through hearing aid donations. We have no problem giving as many hearing aids as we can for you folks to take on your mission trips to fit. I look forward to stepping up that number in the future. I'm also here to tell you I had found out, Brady and I had a conversation once where I found out what some of our competitors were doing with hearing aid donations. And I said, wow, that's a big stretch for us, but maybe I can help in other ways. And so I'm here today to tell you that I will sponsor the first new Entheos member that you guys bring on a mission trip. I'll pay for them to go. So if you guys have friends that you want to bring into the group, what's good for Entheos is good for us. So we'll take care of that person. It's first come, first serve. So the first email or phone call that I get, we'll take care of that. I look forward to going on a mission trip. I have 2 little girls at home that have kept me busy, but I think they're getting to the age now to where my wife will let me peel away and do some good work. So I'm looking forward to joining you on a mission trip next year. We also love the non-traditional marketing approaches that you guys take through community outreach. We get beat over the head with how bad traditional marketing is with direct mail and newspaper. And when Nora sold me on what you guys would be doing day to day to help get your name out in the community, I love that approach. Takes a little bit more elbow grease, but I think we've seen the results from it, so we love that. I wanted to talk just briefly about Widex. A lot of rumors on the street about what we're up to, so I want to just take a few minutes to say, who we are. Widex is one of the only 2 private hearing aid companies in the industry, and as I said, there's a big difference between public and private in my eyes. I've worked for public, and I've now worked for private, and I think the end message is that we can pick and choose who we work with, and we don't have to sell to anybody at any cost. And for that reason, I don't think that you'll see us in big box stores anytime in the near future. That sort of message has really resonated with a lot of our customers, and one of the reasons why we're one of the fastest growing hearing aid companies in the industry. Last year, Widex grew 40%. And if you know the HIA data, you knew the industry grew about 5 or 6%. So we are outpacing the industry by a large margin. And so what that means is we're gobbling up market share from our competitors. So that's a lot of fun. And we are 100% committed to the independent practitioners. A lot of our services and programs are geared around the independent private practitioner. And I'm happy to tell you what those are at a later date, but we have lots of programs around that. Right now, Widex is about a 6% market share player in the US market. So of the big six, we are in sixth place. We have very lofty goals though. So we would like to get to about 10 to 12% in the next 3 years. We cannot do that with the traditional blocking and tackling of reps and trainers calling on folks and talking about our latest product. In fact, I would argue a lot of our competitors didn't get to where they are today just by saying, hey, I have a good product, will you buy it from me? So we have a tremendous amount of investment from my mothership in Denmark behind my department, which is the business development department. So what does that mean for you? So Widex is partnering with key retail customers, whether that be in equipment loans or if you want to acquire offices, we will lend you money to acquire offices. We have advance programs where we can advance you money with a small unit commitment. Anything financial that you need help with, I can now say that Widex has this support system. And I will admit that we were late to the game in this. A lot of our competitors have whole teams of people, Brady knows very well, that are out there helping you in other ways beyond just having a good product. So Brady and Nora have my contact info. I'm happy to entertain anything that you guys need in that realm. And also too, on the sunset or exit strategy, all of us one day will retire. Widex also have resources in that area, and I'm the person to talk to about that. One thing unique that I believe we're doing in that realm regarding our good group partners is that if your business were to change hands with another local person, we can keep the buying going through the Entheos group. So if I lend money to somebody to buy you out, that partnership can stay within the Entheos group. There are a lot of my competitors that, once it gets bought, it's immediately taken away. So I believe that that's somewhat unique. So we have lots of business development tools. I'm more than happy to share those with you in a private discussion. So I will get my contact information to Nora and Brady, and they can certainly share it with you. I know there's a lot of people in the room that are interested in product from Widex. So who has fit Dream? I see a show of hands. So I see a lot of hands. Dream has been out, yes, 2.5 years, not 3, 2.5. The normal product life cycle in this industry is about 2 years. So we are a little bit behind the game for sure on launching something new. I'm proud to say though, in 3 weeks, we are going to launch our new chipset. The product is called Unique. From day one, we will have all tiers and all form factors. We are going to be having a big Vegas launch event. Is anybody going to Vegas with us in the room? Okay, a couple people. We're very excited about this product. To speak to what are some of the key focus areas of this product, number one, and without me divulging too much before I get in trouble, but number one, we're focusing on wind noise with this product. We want to have the industry-leading best product when it comes to hearing in windy environments. We are going to continue to beat the drum of hearing in noise. So I think we were on to something when within the Dream product we had the highest input dynamic range threshold of anybody in the industry at what level? 113, thank you. So Phonak flattered us by raising their input dynamic range as well on their last product. But we are going to continue to beat that drum. And at the end of the day, what that translates into, if you've ever listened to it, is yes, you hear more noise, but you also hear more speech in the presence of noise. So we love hearing in noise. Yes, we are going to have consumer-friendly bells and whistles on this product. And what I mean by that is we will have applications for smartphones that essentially give your patients control. I don't just mean for iPhones. So essentially what we'll have is a few apps that will turn your smartphone into an MDEX. So the MDEX is going to be going away. You download an app. You'll be able to do volume, directionality. It will be a remote mic, all that fun stuff. So we needed to do that, and that will be for Android and Apple products. We are completely changing the software. I always cringe when I say that a little bit because people get used to our software, but I do feel like we needed to make it more user-friendly, and then we also needed to give you the ability to do more adjustments in the software. So that's okay, that's okay. We are we are also upping the warranty on this new product. So standard is going to be 3 and 3 on 440s, 3 and 2 on 330s, and then 2 and 1 and 1 and 1 on the 220s and 110s. So we felt like we were a little bit behind the game on the warranty aspect, so that should help. There's going to be a slight price increase. I have to get that, but I think that it's small enough to where I don't even think you'll bat an eye on it. I think across the product line, it's 40 or 50 bucks if you look at all the different tiers. We are also launching co-op programs and marketing programs around this product. So who has heard of Promo Box? Social media tool. So we've absolutely needed that. That's a great way for you guys to partner with us to get social media messaging. The advanced program is a nice way for me to lend you up to $20,000 with just a quick credit check. So if you have a marketing event that you want to do, if you have an equipment purchase that you want to do, just let me know. We can tie a small unit commitment around money, and we can get that money to you very quick. But a lot of folks like the advanced program. And then on the co-op side, I encourage you to talk to your local Widex field team. We will co-op anything that has the Widex name, and if you can provide the receipts to us, we'll do that up to a certain amount each month. So on the co-op side. So lots of change at Widex over the last few years. I believe we have the management team and the field team in place for quite some time. I know for my folks in California, you have seen a lot of change in the last few years. I heard that comment. We do have a great team in place. Renee Pickert's the regional vice president out there that's been with Widex 8 years. I've been with Widex 8 years, and we recently announced Jeff Geigel was our president. It's a year ago now. Jeff, I believe Rhonda knows him, has both the retail experience and wholesale experience, and he owned clinics up in Canada. So he has the perspective of sitting in your shoes, which he always says is the hardest job in the industry. So it's nice to have a president that has perspective. I think that was all I had to say. So I would be happy to field any questions for a few minutes if you have any on Widex. Otherwise, I'm going to stick around for a little bit and listen to what you guys have to hear. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.